will be Ms. Satos who will be giving the presentation. Please be reminded, if you request these presentations from us, we'll be emailing them. You don't have to take photos if you can.
Hello everybody. We've already got a lot of information from Mr. Joshi. My presentation will not be focusing on the total market as such, but we'll be focusing more on the aftermarket, more on the tire market. Because we as GFK currently are auditing the tire retail market in the country, very soon going to start with batteries and oil in UAE and Saudi. I'll just introduce myself and the company first as to what we are doing and how do we get this data. To talk about JFK, we have over 13,000 people working across the globe, and we have this methodology which is over 70 years, and based on this methodology we are tracking various products across the globe. When we say various products, it is not only in the aftermarkets, we are in the electronics, we are in the telecom, we are into various industries. And we track the retail market only. When you see the data today, it is purely the retail consumption of the country. And this consumption, this retail consumption is tracked by our independent panel. We as independent go to the market and we track these products every month. So I'll just go into the detail how we do it. We are present across the globe, Europe, Asia, Americas and Africas. We are currently tracking this product in UAE, Saudi and Egypt for now, very soon going into the Africa's region for the automotive aftermarket. What do we do? As we see the channel, we have the manufacturer who gives his products, the distributor is importing this from the manufacturer, passes it on to the wholesaler, and from the wholesaler into the retail channel. The retail can be the bricks and mortar, the clicks and the pure online. Currently in Saudi Arabia, the wholesalers play a major role. And what we are tracking is only the retail panel as of now. We have a separate panel where we track the wholesalers market as well, but today I am talking only about the retail market. For your information, in Saudi Arabia, if you want to be successful, your rapport with the wholesalers is a key. Because your product has to be available with the wholesaler for him to sell, and believe me, the kind of rebates which go on and the discounts which go on with the wholesalers are changing every month. There is a huge competition between the manufacturers and the distributors for the various rebates given to the wholesaler so that the wholesaler is promoting your product. Very key to operate in the Saudi Arabian aftermarket especially. What do we do and how do we are tracking these products? We first of all have defined what are we tracking. We are tracking the tires, and we have defined where these tires are available. They are available in the tire specialist, they are available in the fast fit. When I say tire specialist, those who are contributing 80% of their revenue is from selling new tires, not second-hand tires, or not from repairing, so no puncture shops here. We are talking about pure tire retailers. As well as fast fit, who give more importance to the service. There also is the distributors, like the car distributors through their service stations selling the tires. So these were the definition of the various channels which we put first, and then we go into defining what is the universe of these channels. How many shops in the tire specialist today? 3,300 shops across 21 cities selling tires in Saudi Arabia. 3,300 put together, tire specialist and the fast fit. I am not counting the puncture shops here, I am not counting the car dealers here. Only 3,300 pure tire shops. And from this, we have selected our sample. How do we, first of all, just to clarify, how do we define this universe? We had a 5 months detailed census which happens every 3 to 4 years, where we repeat this census and we do face-to-face interviews with 3,500 shops. We did this in Saudi. And from that, we got various features of these shops as to which brands do they handle, how many people do they have, how many balancers do they have, so that we have exact features of these shops and we can classify these shops to get our exact sample. And also it is further divided into organized and unorganized. Today, 80% to 90% of the market is from unorganized sector in Saudi Arabia. The organized sector is developing, but very slowly. The aftermarket is totally dependent on the independent market in Saudi Arabia. From this we have selected our sample, and from this sample we collect the data every month. Same date we go and we collect the data. So for example, if A shop we are collecting the data on 20th of the month, we will go every month only on the 20th, so we compare apples to apples. And based on that, the data is collected, extrapolated to the whole market, and then we have our results coming out every month so that you see a trend. And when we say we are collecting the data, we collect the data on each SKU level. So 265, 65, 17, how many tires were sold? For Bridgestone, for Pirelli, for Conti, everything. So we have our data which is very detailed on feature level, and that's how we have various market trends coming up. We show the market trends. So what are we, when I said we define the product, what have we selected? We have selected the car tires. We have a separate panel for truck tires as well, and a separate one for agricultural tires. When today I am talking about the tires, I am talking only about the car tires, which includes passenger car, 4x4 and light truck. We are also tracking truck tires in Saudi Arabia. So just to show you where all these automotive products are being tracked. And going on to the data actually. So when we say Saudi Arabia is the biggest market in the Middle East, there is a reason why. We have shown you Saudi, UAE, Germany, Italy. We are showing you the data for the last 12 months in these 4 countries. We have a population of 28.8 million in Saudi Arabia versus 80 million in Germany. But see the consumption, $668,000 in Saudi Arabia versus $3.1 million in Germany. Compare the population to the consumption ratio, and the market is just going up in the last 4 quarters. This is, once again, I am repeating, pure retail consumption. This is not including the wholesale, this is not including the fleet, which is another big percentage in the market. Okay? So, very clearly, we have seen the units here, as well as the value. Compare it with the developed countries. Huge consumption, per capita consumption is very high in Saudi Arabia. As Mr. Joshi rightly said, huge car market obviously is going to support the aftermarket very clearly. And what is that is giving the value in these countries? If you look at Germany, 4% coming from 4x4 tires. Italy, 6% coming from 4x4 tires. Versus UAE and Saudi, 19% coming from 4x4 tires. Clearly the love for desert driving. Yeah? So this is basically what is giving the market the value. But when we talk about these brands, and when we are talking about so much high percentage in the market for 4x4, is the market congested the same way? If you can see here, in Germany there are 163 brands competing in the passenger car segment, or 178 brands in Italy competing for the passenger car, versus only 109 brands in Saudi Arabia. So there is a huge scope for the brands to still enter this market. When I talk about passenger car here, there are only 2,485 items being sold. Can you guess the items in Germany? 26,000 items competing for that kind of a brand. So see the amount of brands versus items in this country versus the developed countries. Still a lot for scope for growth and not yet congested. 4x4, which is giving such a huge value to the car tire market, there is only 53 brands present versus Italy 91 brands. Only 577 items versus Germany having around 3,500 items. So the items are not yet launched. Mind you, there is a lot of Chinese brands present in Saudi, there are a lot of Korean brands present in Saudi, but still the number of brands compared to the developed countries versus the Saudi market is still very low. And if you look at it, which are the brands which are giving this value? only 12 brands are making 80% of the total market. We have seen in the earlier slides, there are 109 brands present in the passenger car. Out of those 109, only 12 brands are contributing 80% of the sales value in this market. Whereas 343 items make 80% of sales value. That means these items and these brands are not present in the right region or the right segment and are not able to make that money. So which is the segment which is doing it and which is the region which is doing this business in Saudi Arabia? So if you look at it, West, Central, East, South. As I said, we are tracking 21 cities across Saudi Arabia. And these 21 cities we have divided into West, Central, East and South. In the West region, you see 67% is coming from passenger car versus 28% coming from 4x4. Whereas in Central, it is 68% for passenger car and 29% for 4x4. Clearly, Central is having a higher contribution for the 4x4 tires. But surprisingly, if you see, East is making a good high volumes. Basically, Dammam getting trade also from Bahrain and Kuwait over the weekends. Retail consumption happening, coming over from the weekends, changing the tires, going back. So if you see here, 203, each shop in West selling around 203 tires versus the East selling 237 tires per month. Very high sales per shop here. So basically if you see here, the consumption is more in West, fine, but if you see in Central, the congestion is still very low. The number of brands are less, the number of items are less, and also the sales per shop is still less, not fully tapped. So this is where the region lies, where you can have the value coming in, because if you look at the volume to value here, the average selling price is the highest in Central, followed by the East, not the West. West is low average selling prices. Basically Jeddah having more of the Chinese brands selling, that is why the average selling price is pretty less in the Western region. Whereas if you see the brands which are performing in the Central, will be mostly the Japanese and the German brands which are making the money out here. So same thing, if you look at it now, the average price in a passenger car tire, if you look at more than 400 Saudi riyals, how much percentage is contributed for the total market versus if you look at the 4x4 market. 90% of the market comes from more than 400 riyals, whereas it's hardly 20-30% coming for the passenger car. So basically, this is where the value rises. This is the growing market. This is where what the Central is demanding, and this is where the high average selling price is. So for a brand to make money, this is where the positioning lies. And if you look at it, let us just see what is the contribution from the inches to this. Passenger car, if you look at it from 16 onwards, 16 to 20 onwards, it is nearly 65%, but 17 onwards, it's nearly 50% coming from the 17 to 20 inches. And if you look at it, see the brands present in 17 to 20 inches. Such a huge congestion here versus the congestion in the 17 to 20 inches. There is a lot of space available here to grow, as well as the items, hardly any items available for this. The people are not having much choices in this particular segment. 17 to 20, the money to make is 17 to 20 inches with the right brand and the right pricing. And if you look at the 4x4, same thing, 17 to 20 inches making around 60 to 70% of the business. But the number of brands, 17 inch only 16 brands, 18 inch only 6 brands. 6 brands making nearly 7.6% of the total value of the market. So this is how the market, if you want to target it, is the right segment which is looking at, as well as the right region, which is the key in the Saudi market. A few conclusions from this whole presentation what I had. High valued market, huge consumption from the population, which is why you have a high ratio of population to consumption ratio. One more important thing in this market is this is a highly fragmented market. Believe me, when I myself visited Saudi, I spoke to the few dealers there. And this is because I saw a huge fluctuations in prices and I was like, there's something wrong with the data collection or is it the market? And when we actually spoke to the dealers, the prices in the morning are different from the prices in the evening. So if you want to go and change a tire, go in the evening. That is a message I got. So that is the high fragmentation of market in Saudi Arabia and high fluctuation of prices. As well as, if you don't know, they will very easily give you a 2012 or a 2013 tire with the same price as of 2014. You see the date and you ask them, okay, give me 50% less. So because of the people not having the knowledge, they are trying to sell the old tires and make the same amount of money there. So that kind of a market is still happening, as well as a huge market selling the second-hand tires. Whatever data we have shown you today is purely the new tires. We have not included the second-hand tires. But Saudi is having a huge problem with the second-hand tires, and you must have read some times past that there were raids on the second-hand warehouses, and these were being exported as well as trying to be sold in the dealer market. Again, West remains the focus area. Key to market will be focused on the segment which is less congested and with the right pricing, and the right segment is the key to the Saudi Arabia market. Once again, as I mentioned in the right beginning, wholesalers remain your key for the aftermarket. Wholesalers, the way the wholesalers are selling is your product has to be available. You go to a dealer and say, I want brand X, this particular tire. Okay, I don't have, I'll get it for you. You wait there 5 minutes, the tire is there with you. So that is how your availability with the wholesalers is the key in this market. So one of the points which I have not mentioned here, yes, your availability and your rapport with the wholesalers, there are a few wholesalers in each of the cities which is contributing to the total market. So your rapport with those, a distributor's rapport with those wholesalers and availability with those wholesalers becomes the key to the market. Thank you.